Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I invited a very special guest to help me talk about this topic. And the reason why she's so ready, guys. She's like preparing here on the side. Anyway, the reason why I decided to make this video is because I wanted to show my viewers that there are two sides of the story and that not all teachers here or people who come here to work as an ALT have positive experiences. So help me welcome my guest. She's B. You can call her B. Come on.
Hi.
Come on down. Maybe you've seen her in my previous video.
Skiing video.
Yeah, the ski resort. You're finally featured in my vlog.
Yeah.
She's been waiting for this time. All this time.
A long time free.
Okay, introduce
I'm
yourself.
honored to be here.
Really? Okay, introduce yourself.
I'm Karla's friend back home in Davao. My name's B.
B.
B, just B.
Tell me your work experience background and why you decided to come here to Japan.
So I think I'm the same as you. I worked in Davao back in the Philippines as a preschool teacher. And then I've always wanted to go out of the country. So I decided to ask for help. I asked my mom for help, and then she referred me to her friend who lives in Japan. And then the friend sent me a link where I can apply as an ALT in Japan. And then luckily it's the same agency.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was the same agency as Karla's. And then it was luckily accepted. And now I'm here.
And how was your experience? And wait, how long have you stayed in Japan?
About a year and a half. At first, everything was overwhelming, of course, because it was my first time to work outside of the Philippines and working in a first world country. Everything was going well until like a few months after my arrival. When I started to work, I realized it didn't feel right, in a sense that I didn't feel the fulfillment that I wanted to in terms of teaching.
Maybe because you worked in the Philippines as a preschool teacher, right? And
Yeah.
you were assigned here to teach high school.
Yeah, so it was
Yeah, you talk to them.
it was like far. So preschool to high school.
She's assigned in high school, so it's
Yeah.
totally different from her work experience
Yeah.
back home.
Yeah, and then in the Philippines, I used to work, well, it's the same, I work full-time, but in the Philippines, I work like a lot, physical and mentally tired at the end of the day. And then when I came here, everything was so relaxed. So I practically did nothing in school. I mostly stayed in the office doing nothing, and then if it was time for class, the teacher would just tell me to read like a paragraph and that's it.
So that's why you don't feel fulfilled at all at the end of the day.
I felt like I did nothing. Like
You weren't needed in that school.
Yeah, like it sounds so great because you get to work. I mean, you get paid doing nothing. At first, it was okay because I get to just chill. But when doing it a couple of months later, no, it doesn't feel good anymore.
And tell them about your schedule, like how relaxed it is. There are
Um,
days when she doesn't go to work at all.
Yeah, like Karla and I have different schedules.
I teach junior high and she teaches high school, but her schedule is different.
Yeah.
It's really different. She
maybe-
doesn't go to school every day.
Yeah, maybe because that's the thing, because when you're an ALT here, like not all the schedules or instances are the same. So it depends on the school, it depends on the BOE.
And yeah, it's really the your experience, the branch really matters.
Yeah.
Like I think her branch is, I don't know, can I say that? My branch is, I like my branch. I mean, I have no issues with my branch, but her branch,
I've heard a lot of things about my branch.
so we're not gonna mention the branch, but
Yeah. During training, Like the people I was with, they were like, "Oh, what branch are you?" And then they told me, "Oh," they're like, and I was like, "Why?" They're like, "No, I think that branch is not."
Yeah, so
like, it's a lot
here
of
with our
pressure.
company, we have different branches that handles the AOTs.
Yeah.
So I belong to a different branch and she belongs to a different branch. So
But we work for
Yeah,
the
that's-
same company.
yeah, we work for the same company. It's just that we are handled by different managers. Did you have any positive experiences?
Yeah, of course. I mean, Japan is a lovely country. I would honestly say, yeah, I like Japan for its convenience, the cleanliness. Mostly that's about it. And I like the fact that I was able to live on my own.
Learn new things.
Yeah, learn new things on my own, commute on my own.
Yeah. Learn how to use Google Maps.
Yeah, so it was difficult, but I started to enjoy it.
But what made you decide, like, was there an instance or like a specific experience that made you decide, this is not for me?
I think the main chunk of the reason why I didn't want to stay is because of I didn't feel the productivity. I didn't feel the fulfillment at the end of the day. Unlike in the Philippines, I work so hard, but at the end of the day, when I hear feedback from the parents, it boosts my confidence as a teacher. Even though it was tiring back home, the feedback motivates me to like work harder. And like here, I don't get anything. Like
You don't get praises because Japanese people, they don't really praise teachers. But I was praised sometimes. It's
But-
not common.
yeah, praises, and maybe not more of praises, because I think it's more on like I get to do nothing.
Because
I feel unproductive.
I really think it depends on where you're placed.
I'll give you like an example of what I do, like let's say in a week. So my regular schedule, I have
You don't have a regular schedule. You have like a bara-bara kind of schedule.
Yeah, because my yearly plan, it has a lot of work days. So
Yeah.
when you say work day, it means you get to stay at home and
You
you're
work.
yeah,
You work at home.
you prepare yourself. You get ready to be called. So you're on call.
For example, there's a teacher who's absent in this school, in this city. So
Yeah.
she's
Sometimes
the replacement.
sometimes in another city.
Yeah, so she's always the replacement.
Yeah.
So that's kind of hard, you know, when you get
It
into
is.
that school.
It is the-
Like you don't know anyone, and then you need to put up a lesson. You know, you need to run the show, and you don't know anyone at that school. It's your first time, so it is difficult. I
yeah,
understand.
and the transportation.
Yeah, getting there.
Yeah,
You don't know where the
yeah,
school is.
Yeah, so it's like your first time going to some place.
And you're not supposed to be late because you know,
They get mad at you.
of course.
They get
I mean,
mad at
yeah.
the branch gets mad at me when I get lost. It's not my fault, you know.
And then tell them about your schedule. You're still not.
So that I have a lot of work days, so it sounds great, but it's not. Sometimes I just watch YouTube videos.
My
But-
YouTube videos.
Yeah. But you know, I would rather have a full schedule than staying at home doing nothing.
Yeah, because I think the reason why you're not fulfilled is because you don't have like a regular schedule that you go to the school every day and you meet every single like students and teachers. Maybe if I were in your shoes, I'd also want to not quit, not necessarily quit, but change branches or
Yeah, they told me to change branches, but I felt during the first months I was here, I felt it. I don't know, I just felt it in my gut, like an instinct that I
in
think
your gut. Your
yeah,
gut's
in
here.
your gut.
In your gut.
That I didn't feel like I belong here. I don't know.
In
There's
Japan. in
yeah,
general.
yeah. Like there's something about that I felt. I think no, I'm not meant to like stay in Japan for a long.
For a long time.
But my friends told me why don't I just give it a year? Maybe, you know, I was just overwhelmed with everything, or I got homesick. So I stayed for a year, and then during my second year, I still felt the same. So that's when I decided to, yeah, I think it's time to close
This
Japan,
chapter.
yeah, the Japan chapter, and like move on.
So she's leaving next month, guys.
Yeah.
So this is her last full month in Japan. Tell me about your preparation. Is it stressful, like preparing to leave Japan?
I've read a lot of articles about
How expensive it is to move.
I think it's expensive to move to another place, like in Japan.
Already. Than going back to the Philippines.
Yeah, I think. But either way, you need to cash out. For
Right.
example, like this apartment, I need to pay a cleaning fee
Yeah.
for
And that's like how much?
30 baht or
30,000 yen.
The large things like my futon, I need to dispose of it, so I need to pay a disposal fee for that. They say it costs about maybe 1,000 something. You could like sell it to your friends or like post it online like for sale, but particularly my futon, I don't think anybody wants to take it. It's a lot of stains. It has a lot of stains. So
Yeah.
this couch, like,
You're gonna be giving this to a friend.
give this to Keisha. Hi, Kish.
Yeah. Is the preparation to leave stressful, or
I think the stressful part is the paperwork.
you have?
Yeah, you can't just, okay, like pass your resignation letter to the branch and then like, okay, I'm leaving. No, you have to.
Really?
Yeah, you have papers for it, like moving out papers and
So when
for
did
the
you
city.
when did you send them your resignation letter?
I sent it September last month, like
So
maybe first week of last month. I already
It's like
told the branch.
2 months before your date
Yeah,
to leave.
yeah, I told them already that I have plans to leave. Then they gave me like a bunch of paperwork to fill in, legal things like immigration. I have to tell immigration that I left these schools, like a list of schools.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And then they also have paperwork for your salary, your last salary. Like, how do you want to receive your last salary? Is it through your Japan bank account, or do you want them to send it to your to your Philippine bank account? Then they asked me to get papers from the city hall. I had a hard time because nobody spoke nobody spoke English there.
So you weren't accompanied by an IC?
No, because I asked the housing staff of my branch. They said I'm the one responsible for
What? That's
like
so
everything.
bad. Okay, I didn't know that. I guess you're on your own now that you're leaving.
Yeah. They're like, okay, you're leaving. Go fix the paperwork on your own.
Is there something that you're gonna miss?
The convenience.
Convenience of Japan.
The convenience of Japan. But I could, like, if I wanted something, I could just like order it in Amazon and then it'll arrive like 1 day or 2 days after. And then I could buy anything online and then just pay it. If you don't have a credit card, which I don't, you can just pay it in the convenience.
What else? Is that all?
Mostly, yeah.
What about the food or like no?
The food? Well, I'm not picky with food, so
it's just a convenience.
Yeah.
There's nothing so much to miss about Japan.
I mean, maybe it depends on each person.
Okay.
For me, that's it.
So any words for the future AOTs who's coming to Japan?
Maybe I don't want to discourage you going here because of the experience I got. It's still good because I had a lot of good experiences here. It changed my life, actually.
Really?
It did.
Okay.
Because I went through a lot of things while I was here.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna mention it anymore.
Okay.
That taught me a lot. And then like being alone, I think it's good for you, like spiritually. It gives you time to get to know yourself better.
That's true.
Which is, I think, important.
That's true.
So if some of you like still want to go to Japan, I'd say good luck. And I hope you like it here and it works out for you. So it works out for some people, and sometimes it don't. So maybe for some people that it didn't work out like me, maybe it might work out in another like country.
Yeah. Thank you so much for doing this video.
Aww.
I don't know when I'm gonna see her again because I'm not going home this December.
Next year.
Next year, I still don't have any schedule at all. So,
But I'm planning to come back to Japan on 2020
for
during the Olympics. Yeah, I think it's gonna be fun.
Okay, I signed up for the Olympics already.
You did?
Yeah, I'm gonna be a volunteer.
Like where?
Online. You can sign up for it.
Really?
Yeah, but you need to be a resident.
Okay. I don't want to be a volunteer. I just want to see like the game.
That's it, guys. I hope you like this video. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Click the thumbs up button if you enjoyed watching this video, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. And I'll see you in my next vlog. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Jane.